Hello, Taurus. It's Lisa. This is your mid-month check-in. This is for February 2023. This is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the month holds for you, Taurus. Okay, so the general message for the rest of the month for you, Taurus, is the 10 of Wands, which is all about just taking the baby steps, not needing to know how it's all going to come together, not focusing on, trying to figure it out. It's just taking the steps that you need. And then when you take those steps, everything will play out. Okay, then it'll start getting clearer and clearer. So let's see what the challenge is for the next couple of weeks. The Devil. The Devil is all about, it can be addictions, bad habits, things like that hold you back, or it can be just what they call, our shadow side, the devil on our shoulder that whispers to us and fills us with doubt and fear and stops us from doing this. Okay, so then what is going to happen that we don't expect that's going to happen? The 10 of Swords. That is all about evolution, growing, you're changing, you're becoming a new person, you're leveling up, you're done being the person you were. You're like, I'm done, I'm over it, I'm moving on, I'm not going to let this devil talk me out of it anymore. So yay. Okay, Taurus, let's see what they want you to focus on for the next couple of weeks. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is just that. It's about focusing. It's about listening to your intuition and your gut and not listening to everybody else. We can use people as sounding boards and say, hey, what do you think of this? But ultimately, you need to start trusting and listening to your intuition and allowing that to guide you, and not, everybody has an opinion. So stop listening to what they want. If your gut's telling you, you know what, I need to do this, this is what I want to do, then you need to do it. Okay, so let's get some clarification. So the 10 of Wands is all about just taking those baby steps and moving forward, even if you're not sure how it's all going to come together. As you take those steps, it'll become clearer. The wands will start to fall away and you will start to see how it's all going to come together. So let's get some clarification on this for you. So the Fool is all about just doing that. It's about taking that leap of faith, going for it. It's coming out of your comfort zone. So especially if you have the devil that's whispering, you can't do that, you suck, or, oh my God, that's too scary. This is all about not listening to the devil. It's the opposite of the devil. It's kind of like, I don't care what the devil says, I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to go towards that new way of being. Okay, so let's get some more clarification. Again, they're telling you the High Priestess is all about listening to your gut, not listening to your head. So your gut, which they mentioned twice, is what guides you. It's where spirit works. It's where the universe works. It's that intuition inside of you that says, hey, do this. Your head is where the devil resides. That's where your shadow side is, your subconscious that says, you can't do that. What are you thinking? So it's about listening to your intuition over your head. You can balance it with your head and your heart, but don't let your head talk you out of it. If your gut's screaming for you to do something and then you think about it and then fear kicks in, it will talk you out of it. So don't listen to your head. Follow your intuition, especially in the next couple of weeks. Okay, let's get a little bit more clarification. So they are saying just go for it, move forward, take those baby steps, move forward with balance. And focus and get it done. Like, just focus on what you need to do and stop that subconscious from talking to you and talking you out of things. So the devil, as I said, is the challenge for the next couple of weeks. And it is not allowing doubt and fear. And it can be if you're trying to change some things in your life, whether that's your diet or quitting something that is like an addiction. It can be a person as well. It's just not letting that hold you back. And you having to unchain yourself to it in order to move forward. Because you can attempt to move forward with it, but it's like pulling like a dead weight behind you. So it's like, okay, unchain yourself and move forward, which I know is easier said than done sometimes, but that's why it's a challenge. So, but awareness is half the, the point of success. So being aware and knowing that this voice is there and this thing is there will help you move to, out of it. So let's get some clarification on what you need to do. This is all about celebrations, living life, kind of ignoring the devil and going out there and living and saying, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to open my life. It is about networking and expansion and meeting new people and that kind of stuff. So not living in fear, connecting to the right people that can help you move forward. Wow, the sun. So they're saying if you let go of the devil, you get the sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck, which is happiness, fulfillment. It's all waiting for you. If you move forward with balance, you will move towards financial success and other successes that make you secure in the material world. So it's worth the moving forward. And look at that, the Fool. So the Fool is all about, which I said, living life to the fullest. You got it here, taking that leap of faith and going for it. So sometimes the only way to get over the devil and to stop listening to the devil or over addictions is just doing it, walking across that threshold, taking that leap of faith and going for it. It's just like holding your breath and going, Joe, and then going for it. Okay, so what you don't see coming for the rest of this month is the 10 of Swords. And that's you just getting to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done being that way. I'm done being treated that way. You are over it. So it's like you are done. So you're almost pushed to move forward. So let's see some clarification on that. Yeah. So the 5 of Swords is that, the battle is over. You're at this place where you're like, I'm done. Oh my God, I can't handle this anymore. It gives you a new perspective where you're like, wow, I see that what this devil's up to. I see what this is doing to me and I'm done allowing it. So I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to accept that this has happened or accept that this is the way it is. And I'm not going to let it stop me anymore. 2 cards came out. So this one is about re-examining your hopes and dreams and then start making them happen. So when you come out of this, you're like, you know what? This is what I really want my life to look like. And I'm going to make it. I'm not going to let this stop me anymore. And then this card came out with it. And it is, again, one of the best cards in the deck. It is about getting your hopes and dreams and attaining them. Like all your hopes and dreams coming true. It's what, like there's 3 great cards, in my opinion, in the tarot deck. They're all good, but 3 really amazing cards. And this is one of them because we all like our hopes and dreams coming true. And then again, they're saying just move forward with balance and you will have this. You will have financial success and other successes. Your hopes and dreams will come true. So amazing. It's almost like you're so used to this that you don't expect this to happen, but you're like, it's like you're fed up. You're done allowing that to happen. The Page of Wands is where they want you to focus. Again, it's about listening to your intuition and then moving in that direction, not letting people talk you out of it, not letting the devil talk you out of it. It's truly listening to your intuition and being hopeful for what it's guiding you towards. So let's get some clarification on that one. So yes, you're building a foundation to your future, and that leads to a lot of success. So a lot of times going through this is a healing process, and learning to not let this stop you builds this foundation to your future. It's important that we learn to not, to control it and to not allow it to stop us. And then that builds a strong foundation that then moves you towards the successes that you're supposed to have. So you have it twice. This is all about just taking those baby steps. Focus, listen to your intuition, and take the baby steps to move in the direction that you want to go in. it's, you know, this is sort of the same as the other card you got with the swords. It's all about, you know, you've come through so much, you've dealt with so much, you've learned so much, and now it's just kind of exhaling and then starting to move forward. Just kind of, you know, giving yourself a break for all the things you've come through, and, you know, listening to the devil all the time. And it's kind of like, okay, I'm not going to listen to the devil anymore. I'm going to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to move in the direction I need to go in. And then you have it again, which is then you evolve, you grow, you level up. You're done being the person you are. You're done. You're moving on to bigger and better and more successes. Just take those baby steps and you will accomplish what you want to accomplish. Amazing, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and subscribing. If you would like to be entered into a contest that I'm holding this month, just subscribe and leave a comment on one of the videos, and I will enter you into a draw to win a reading with me. I'll be pulling the name at the end of the month and then letting the lucky winner know once I pull their name. Thank you so much again, and have a great rest of the month, and I will talk to you soon.
One day, or day one, you decide.